out here for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you got Raven. Raven. Which I've never, oh my God, I didn't even know love was in here. You guys always get the cards that I don't even know it's here. And it always comes out in your reading. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute the love because it was at the bottom of the deck, which is your card for the Raven. Okay, because I want to clarify it for you. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. Let me read the Raven though, because this is what was at the bottom of the deck. Raven says, you are full of mystery and magic. The spirit of the Raven travels with you. So, it's kind of what I just said, literally for Virgo a little bit earlier about you have the ability, when each time it says magic, you have the ability to manifest what you want. Okay. And you're considered to be this very mysterious, sexy creature, right? And you're able to evolve. That's something that I'm seeing. Okay. And this ain't, they ain't got nothing on here. They ain't saying nothing like that. I'm just going off of the energies of the cards and the picture. So you guys are sexy, you are attractive, people are seeing you, you're very poetic. It's something about your expression, it's something about the things that you say and how you make them feel. This could be with, being a mentor or a public speaker, or even with your romantic partner, right? You have that ability to create like motivation, love, and passion in people. That is what I see. Okay. Now, here you have love. I love this. It says, awaken first your self love, and then the journey to love will become much brighter. So you have, of course, with this we're going to see, because this always talks about self love. Of course, you got to love yourself before anybody else can love you, right? We already know that. And we're going to see like if that has something to do with you, and then we'll see if that is you and other people coming in loving up on you. But I also feel like it's like love that's going to start surrounding you. Like you're going to start feeling people who are actually your riders. Okay, with that love card, be it friends or a romantic relationship, even family members that may not have been as, maybe you didn't know if they loved you or not. We're going to see. Here you have divine help. Oh my God, one of the best cards to come out in this deck, because if you have divine help, then nothing is going to stop you from getting what you want. This is the power hand that cannot be untouched. Okay, here it says you are protected. Your guardian angels are working with you. What can't be done with this energy? Maybe some of you need to know that. Maybe you need to hear that. What cannot be achieved with that? It's impossible, because God don't fail. If his will need to be worked out a certain way, and that's what you're going to be doing, that's what he wants you to do, it will happen. Okay, so a lot of you are in really good positions to get what you want, because the universe is going to make sure it happens for you at this time, because you have universal divine help. Okay, now let's go. Let's keep going. This is for Sagittarius. You have water, which I think came out before, so I'm going to slide this to the side. We are going to read it, but I think that they came out for you before. Sagittarius, thank you. Peace, love it. Irresistible. Didn't I tell you y'all were looking good? Man, you guys had Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. Now, Capricorn in this deck, it is heavy work energy. It is so much of the monotonous energy that there is no passion. You are burning out the fire. You're burning out the fire. Okay? Because this is what it says. Try not to be so rigid and be a little more flexible. See the bright side of things and let yourself be idealistic and passionate. You're burning out the fire with something. Be flexible. When they say don't be rigid, that's a real thing. If you've ever been around people who are very rigid, like it's like, okay, they don't see it, they don't know, they don't get it, right? It's like it's one of the worst things because the only thing they have to do is just think, not even think, just see it, change the perspective just a little bit, and then things will start to change for them, or you'll start seeing things, or maybe you'll start feeling better. But this is hell bent energy. No, I'm hell bent on thinking like this, feeling like this, doing it this way. Okay. So you already know that there's always a PSA in every reading. And with this one, that's the PSA. Whether it's towards someone or towards yourself. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do all the, you had peace too. Like I said, peace card is just, I don't even want to read it. I want to wait till we get to it. But you had this that's affecting you, which is so good because this could be people that's affecting you. This could be just how you're like your overall energy and how you're feeling, finally feeling this tranquility and ease. It is just such a good thing. It's a really good thing to see. We're going to see why that's coming out. But let's go ahead. Let's get to this love for Sagittarius. Let's get to the love. Of course, you know, whatever is in reverse is only meant for you to see it, but that's not how I read. You do have you in reverse. This is not you, but it's something that needs to be said. Now, I don't like you being turned upside down. Temperance card is you. I don't like you being turned upside down here. It is talking about an imbalance, period, because, you know, the justice, I mean, not the justice, the temperance card is basically trying to bring things in alignment and harmony and all of that. Now we're hitting love. Your love have been in a disarray. People that you've been in relationships with are so-called love. Let's just be honest, so-called, right? Especially when you have the Temperance card in reverse, it's so-called. If your body is experiencing an imbalance, which could also be your body, right? But if your body is experiencing an imbalance, you're going to feel that. You're not going to be able to sleep. You're not going to be able to eat right. You're going to be all out of whack. That's the exact same thing that happens on a spiritual level and emotional level with you. How you feel about yourself and how other people feel about you. So with the Temperance card, it's like, this is what's been happening. This is what you need to know and what needs to be corrected. Okay? Because again, anything that comes up right, I mean, in reverse, is just saying you need to know why I'm saying this before you get to the place of what? Now we turn this upright. Harmony. Let them show you. This is why she has the cup pouring into the other cup. Show me what you got. I'm not about to be the one that's doing everything. Show me that you love me. That also shows you that you love you. Okay? Now, that was that here with the first card here for love. I also feel for a lot of you, you know, at this point, you've been in relationships and there is absolutely no reward that came out of that. There was nothing that came of it. You wasted a lot of time. And if I had to talk about wasting time with so-called love. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let me see. Up, eight of wands in reverse. But again, it's a beautiful thing to see because we know it's in an upright. But what is spirit trying to tell you? It ain't going nowhere. See, the thing is that for a lot of you, you've been dealing with people who's been coming in and out anyway. Oh, they took a year to come back, by the way. They took a whole year. See, they needed that whole time to figure out if they really want to be with you or not. And that's okay. I'm not saying that there's a problem with that. There's anything, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that there's someone who's coming in and out, okay? Or someone who you may have loved that you had to leave, but if it's for some of you, you're not even at that place yet. Like you already know that this person is no good, but the Eight of Wands is saying you ain't going nowhere. Or maybe they know that you're not going to go anywhere. That's even worse when they feel like they got that type of chokehold on you. That happens even with your family. You know how like when they feel like they can dictate your steps or they can predict what you're going to do before you do it? The Eight of Wands is that. It's predictable. And it's like, baby, what Sagittarius is predictable? Where? On what planet? Because y'all crazy as hell. Y'all be on the phone saying some stuff to me, and I'm like, where did that come from? Whoa, whoa. And you know, I like my sister is a Sagittarius, love her to death. My sister be blowing me. She's probably one of the smartest women I know. So predictable? That's an insult. Because someone is resisting change, whether it's you or them. And there's mistreatment here. You're not being kind to yourself. So the reason why love is basically coming out is saying, do you love yourself? Because if you do, then there you go. Eight of Wands, then you're going to be like, okay, the only thing that you're going to see, is my backside. And I'm going to move on to someone who actually loves me and treats me right. I want to be around people who actually is caring. Perfect word, caring. People who are caring, whether it's your family, whether it's a lover, whoever. I want to be around people who are caring. But the PSA is there's an imbalance in your thinking, in your feelings, the way you see about yourself, and the way you are with other people in relationships. Because you refuse to change, they refuse to change, and there is no movement, there is no progression here. But it will be. Why? Because the universe is like, all right, I gotta come in here, gotta save the day, gotta let Sagittarius see something. I gotta let Sagittarius see something. See, the universe this is right now called the Illuminator with that divine hand. So we're gonna go ahead and see what it's talking about. This is for Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Well, you have the knight. I mean, the King of Wands in the upright. All right, this is actually really nice too, because he kind of came out looking like an angel, and he really wasn't. Right? It's just like kind of like came out. I mean, it do have protected here. I mean, so for some of you, this. I mean, you got angel here, you got angel here. This could be Michael. This could be Uriel. It just depends, right? It could be some Orishas for some of you guys, but either way, okay. The protector, divine masculine energy. This is crazy because technically it's in the spirit and the physical world. Whether it's you as a divine masculine being the protector or someone protecting you, the divine feminine in the physical. Someone doesn't even have to be in a relationship with you to protect you, to help you. But I love this. Oh my God, this is probably, I would have never imagined to put that card there, but I'm not the one that's doing it. I would have never imagined to put the King of Wands, but the King of Wands is someone who comes in with confidence and takes action. Spirit taking action, angels taking action, people taking action on your behalf. Helping you to recover from financial loss, helping you from recover from sickness, hardship, adversity, whatever. That's what divine help is. That's what it means. What are they doing? Temperance card is saying that. That's the peace in the upright. And then it comes out here. But this is something that's happening in order to create the peace, the divine help, the protector, the recovery, taking action in those areas. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. All right. I love it. Let's see. Let's see if anything will come out to tell me why. What could you be experiencing? Ooh, Three of Swords in the upright. You don't feel magical. You don't feel lucky. You don't feel fulfilled. Not with the Three of Swords energy. You don't. And a lot of you are like, okay, it will literally take a miracle for me to even feel remotely sane, remotely okay. The Three of Swords here talks about heartache. And we said the King of Wands takes action in doing what? Recovering from health, financial loss, hardships, overcoming adversity, that type of stuff. Things that truly pained you. I'm talking about things that hurt, things that cause trauma. It would only take God to even put you in this position, or take God's hand to actually heal you from that. It's not going to take anybody else. I mean, you may, of course, the King of Wands is you too, meaning that you're actually doing things to help yourself because you're listening. But this is only through God. But you do have to do something, because some of you guys have been so out of touch with the world. You've been so out like such an outsider. Okay. That again, even to live a normal life to you may feel like a miracle, which is truly a miracle is going to happen here in some way, because you're about to have peace. Allow your troubles to teach you and build on these lessons to create a better future for yourself. Now, this is not saying, well, all right, the universe is punishing you or something like that. No, it's like that's over with. How can you help other people with what you just learned? Or how can you help other people with not like going through hardships is a lesson? Because I don't feel that way. I don't read cards like that. I don't read what people say on these cards, never have, never will. I go off of personal experience and people that I talk to on the phone. People go through shit that ain't lessons. But how can you use that experience to help other people get to where they need to go, to encourage them, basically? Because now you're at peace. Okay, so let's see what this whole peace card is saying for Sagittarius. Now it came out like this. I'm just going to go ahead and just flip it. Oh, Queen of Cups. I'm loving it. I love this because she's peace. If I had turned it the other way, this would have been, well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter, because it would have been saying there's no emotional imbalance, there's no moodiness, right? Meaning that you're finding emotional control and peace, which is what the Queen of Cups is basically saying. So it really didn't matter. But I like the Queen of Cups in the upright because it gives a different type of definition to why you feel peace. Because remember, I personally feel that there's like a certain kind of love coming into your life. And the Queen of Cups is not a actual woman when I read it. It's not a female. It's saying the kind of people who are gentle and caring. Remember, I used the word caring earlier. She's the caring one to me. I'm not saying that the King of Cups isn't. The King of Cups is like, man, I love the hell out of you, but I may not tell you right away. Okay. The Queen of Cups is like, I love you, and I'm going to tell you that I love you. On here, it says supportive. Someone who can heal your heart in some kind of way. And even if it's not other people, it's the energy that's around you, whether it's you or other people, that's putting you in this place of saying, I'm healed, I'm healing, I'm recovering. And now I'm at the place where I can start to find peace. You're not around people who have these egos. Maybe it's work peace. Can we talk about that? Because this is the third row. I always talk about money at the third row. Finding peace at work. Because some of you have been dealing with people who have been competitive as hell at your job. They don't want to work at all. And you picking up the slack. See, I remember that stuff in the work field. That stuff used to irritate the hell out of me, because my name was attached to this particular thing that other people had to do, right? A lot of you may end up leaving Eight of Wands, may end up leaving that job to find something better that's going to give you the sense of peace. Because some of y'all really are dealing with some people at y'all job that ain't worth a damn. Whether it's the coworkers or it's the boss, you're not liking it. Okay. So, like I said before, it's, if I had to say people though, no matter who it is, it's just people who lack cooperation, causing this resistance, causing this conflict, causing the opposite of peace, right? And that is what you're going to start getting. Now you can relax. Now you're at ease, which is, you know, something that we see. Let's go ahead. Let's get the, oh, this card fell out. Six of Cups in the reverse. Getting some type of peace from the past. I feel like this is you and other people that you could be, you know how sometimes you deal with people who have so much trauma, so many things, that some ills that they've experienced in the past, and they want to love, they want to be healed, they want to be okay, but they just can't be. And it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work for them to recuperate from what they've experienced, right? Because it's like their experience is just, it's like on them, like it's just hard to get off of them. It's hard to not think about what someone did or someone said. Like, you know, this is like thievery and bribery and you know, all of those things. This is like, because of what someone did to them, this is drinking and now drugging, and my behavior has changed. Like, I'm talking about a full-blown change in somebody because of what they've experienced. And someone will get peace. Someone needs the sense of peace, because again, it's, if they have it, you have it. And if it's you, you're going to have it. You're wondering why this person is so ungrateful. You're like, damn, why? Like, I do all of this stuff for you. Why aren't you appreciating everything that I'm doing? And they have this like false sense of bravado, this arrogance, and it's all a front because they are tormented on the inside. These are the type of people that I see that you're going to either gain peace from, or there's something that's going to change. Because remember, this person, water, came out here, and water even talked about how someone is triggering you to the point where you're all over the place. Could that be the person that's ungrateful? Could that be the person in general who's caused a lot of disappointments in your life and unhappiness? This is what you're going to be getting peace from, or these type of people will be getting peace, which will affect you. Money wise, I see some money coming in here. I don't know why I'm seeing that a lot of you have your own business, or you are being, it's almost like someone is pulling you out of a ditch. The image that I just saw was someone had a hand that pulled you out of something, and now you are booming. So I don't know what the hand means. Usually that's like assistance in some way, but it could be with just a conversation. But I do see you being brought up out of a hole. Okay, let's get this irresistible here for Sagittarius. Irresistible for Sagittarius. This technically was in the upright and I flipped it, but it is. Okay. The truth be told, you probably are dealing with someone that you feel is hard to resist, who's not serious, because remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the opposite of serious. But this could really be true. A lot of you, it's been hard to resist this person who's been mistreating you and selfish and obnoxious. Like, damn, they so fine. Now, this could be a water sign. I have water everywhere. You got water here, you have water here, and you have water here. You had water a lot even when I was pulling earlier. This could be a water sign. It could be a Capricorn. It could be another Sagittarius. It could be a Scorpio. It could be an earth sign who is just so hard to resist. Like, you're like, I know logically that I shouldn't deal with you, but you deal with them anyway because something about them is just so irresistible. But if it's in an upright, would you want to resist it, right? Like, would you want to resist this person? I doubt it. Did I even read it? Expect a very tempting offer to come your way. Be sure to trust your intuition when that time approaches. Yeah, because I do see some hesitancy here. I don't know why. Like, what are you scared of? Because this could be an offer for work that's very stable. Let's go ahead. Let's get irresistible here for Sagittarius. Let me hurry up. I got to do Taurus. You got the Page of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be an offer or something that's going to come up in here. And because you believe that you can't do it, you don't F this up. Don't have someone romantically coming into your life and you F it up because you stuck in your head, because you feel that you're never going to be happy and you're stuck in the past about what didn't work. Don't allow self-limiting beliefs about your money to keep you from getting money. Okay? Irresistible is like saying resist the urge to go back what you're used to in the way that you used to. The thinking, please do. Okay? Please don't F this up. Don't self-sabotage. Don't get in your own way. Please don't do that. Let me see why Capricorn is here, and then we're going to be done. Why is that there for Sagittarius? I saw the Nine of Swords trying to come out. Oh, you're working real hard because, baby, you refuse to be poor again. That's what it is. And it's not even about really working. What it's really about is that it's hard for you to enjoy anything because you feel the time that you are actually enjoying something, you could be getting something done because of the rigidness that you feel. There's so much lack that you have in your life that you love to control. This is what you have control over. I'll say it that way. I have control over this. And that is why you're so hard pressed. Oh, we. Yeah. And I want to make sure I say what I'm saying. Some of you, there is so much lack in your life. You are preoccupied and fixated on the things you can control because there are so many things that you can't. And a lot of you really can't enjoy yourself because there's no flexibility. Okay? Spirit is like, please calm down. Please calm down. Okay? Go with the flow. Chill out. All right? Allow yourself to be the raven, a mysterious bird. Okay, that flies. Get rid of this whole internal stubbornness. Can you please do that? Love you, Sagittarius. Like I said,